All right, what's up? Here we go. Sunday night live. We'll jump on here. This will be a short one. We've been boxing orders up most of the night. We will have a ton of stuff ship out tomorrow morning. Black Friday code is still running. We'll shut that off probably tomorrow morning. So you can still get Black Friday orders in, 25% off. Black Friday is the code. JT, what's up? Jump on here. Let us know that, do you hear us, number one? Do you see us? Do you see the picture? When you hit the thumbs up, it helps the algorithm tell other people that we are online. We started boxing orders up, dwindling, taking stuff off the tables. These are all large tool bags ready to ship. Have all of these. You can see there's tool bags in there. These are all orders ready to ship. We boxed all of this up tonight. These are all Black Friday orders going out. Guzman, what's up? Fisher, what's going on? I'm gonna need y'all to ignore whatever my husband ordered and just send my mini. We don't have the mini pack. They have not made them yet. Benjamin, what's up? Isaac, what's going on? Evan, what's up? Dave, Landfill, what's up? JT, how are you guys? Billy Magnum, Chuck, what's up? Mark Trammell. Did you guys do anything cool today? Barden, what's up? It's always a trip when restaurants are closed on Sundays.
So, really cool fact, comfrey leaves are pokey. They are very pokey. They're very sticky. It's like the tongue of a cat.
Like Velcro.
Yes.
You better get some more if you want it, because the sheep were out there this morning eating the shit out of it.
No, I'm not surprised. That's why Billy and them planted specifically for their animals.
Burnt it? Plant it. Went sledding. Very cool, Evan. Where are you at that you're sledding? We don't have any snow or ice here yet. This stack was about twice this high. I whittled it down. We've got about a dozen of those stacks. Yeah, we sold a ton of these things, these primer tool bags. Finally, a notification. Detroit, what's up? Kansas City, Missouri. Tech 9. Planted some rosemary and comfrey. The comfrey will die out in the winter. The rosemary typically won't make it over the winter. I guess it depends where you're at. 19. Yeah, it was cold here today. Amanda and I said every time we got out of the truck, we're like, man, it's fucking cold. I actually put on a long sleeve shirt today. Evan, what's up? Comfrey's amazing. Helps to have around. We keep it dried. Tincture, poultice. Yeah, we do too. We've got salves already made. Plus we've got, I don't know, hundreds of them planted and growing. We put them in the swales when Billy came in and planted everything up. I don't know if we're going to freeze tonight, but it is cold. Feels cold. What's the temperature? 39 right now. we will get down to 30. 29 at 6 a.m. Yeah, we're going to freeze. Frank, what's up? 45 in part of Texas. What's cold for Tennessee? 0. We see 0. Sometimes we didn't. I don't think we saw 0 last year. Year before we did. Any good steaks this weekend? No, we fucking did not, man. We found a Mexican restaurant though. There's a real cool Italian restaurant, 2 stories. Went in on Court Square in Paris, and that business just never could have made it in the area. It was too high end. It was great. It would have been great in like Nashville. Business went out of business. A Mexican place has gone in, so the venue is very cool. The food was very good. We will definitely go there quite a bit. That was the best food we had this weekend. Other than that, man, on Sunday it's a trip. Like places you'll go eat, they're fucking closed on Sunday. It makes no sense at all. Restaurants close on Sunday because the guests do not cheat, not to create a profit for the servers of the restaurant. I hear what you're saying, but if all of the restaurants are closed and you were the one restaurant that is open, they will. For instance, I am willing to travel. There has to be other people like me, and I tip 50% of the ticket and often tip 100% of the ticket. So just having a couple of me there would make the difference. I'm well aware of how the restaurants work. The most profitable thing in a restaurant is chicken. The most expensive thing in a restaurant is an empty seat. Italian's hard to, yeah, this was like they had actual pasta machines. They were making all their own pasta. They've got a pizza oven in there that they had to put in with a crane. It's huge. The pizza oven's probably 10 feet around. It's all made of stone. Kilo Bravo, what's up? Beartron, what's going on? Man, it feels good out here. It's cold. It is not cold in here. We've still got more large tool bags that'll get cleaned. I'm sure the majority of these are sold at this point. We've still got OD, AKM4, and micros getting cleaned up. We've still got stuff on all the tables. We'll be running full speed tomorrow morning. Bunch of snow today, right on. Passing through Prim, Nevada, right on. With wind. Yeah, we had some wind today. It was like you felt it in the truck for sure. It was breezy. You should move to northwest Georgia. It will put you 15 minutes south of Chattanooga, 2 hours from Pigeon Forge, and I know where you can open up shop and I'll provide lunch. Yeah, I'm not moving to. I do like Atlanta. We do very much enjoy going to like Chamblee over there and Marietta. Just got trapped into one of those worthless Facebook conversation where someone makes threats. That's always fun. Do they have is there a picture they've chosen to represent their life, a cartoon character or a cat? In Texas, way too cold for you. we're gonna hit under 30 tonight. Underground upholstery. Glad to watch you killing it. Love the upholstery content. Right on, man. Where are you at? underground. And we don't really do upholstery. I wouldn't really even know where to start with upholstery. Oversized suit photo. Shop looking pretty full of stock. Yeah, most of it will, 50% of it at least. I boxed up all this tonight. These are all large tool bags going out. I boxed up all of this. This will all ship tomorrow morning. We've got all of these boxed up. I've been working through these 2 stacks right here. I have about 12 more of these stacks to go. Why am I looking at the floor instead of an item at a time with money? Oh, you should go run your own fucking business and do your video however you want to do it. Because after 35 years, I do my videos how I fucking want to do them. That's why. So take your little dick over there, slam it in the door, and if you're still around, come back and add some fucking value. If there's a product you want to see, fucking ask about it and I'll walk around because I already did it. Do you get the idea that I don't give a fuck if you order here or not? Sewing content, Dad did it 50 years when I acquired the old machine. Right on. What kind of machine you running? Soul Hawk. You can call me Raptor. Death Dealer 27. Just bought more goodies. Brian, what'd you buy, man? Care Bear. So I keep coming to live chat. Fuck the door before the door. I walk around with a giant fucking iPad. I'm tired. I work out usually twice a day. I run 18 hours a day. Like I think people don't realize. They think that's like just some shit we say on the internet. But I run a farm. I run this business. I fucking still leave here and do way more shit than most people do every day. In addition to all of this. And it's fucking 9 o'clock at night, man. I've got this giant fucking iPad in my hand, and I walk around and I carry it in the crook of my arm, and it's easier to rest it against my hip or my abs. So sometimes the video goes down. I'm sorry you don't like my free fucking videos. I mean, there's only 5,000 almost other ones you can go watch. Yeah, Josh, that red and black looks really good, doesn't it? That's a cop rig hanging up there. It's also, all I have is left-handers. Six-inch flat pack, medium closed bag, and a bobcat patch. I don't know what the bobcat patch is. Fuck, I don't know what that is. I didn't know I had a bobcat patch. Yeah, real hot younger wife, that's right. It's hard having sex 5 times a day. It's not hard. It just takes a little toll. It takes some of your energy. You need extra pre-workout. And do not fucking get it twisted. I am not fucking justifying myself. Believe me, you should know that. Cop rig. Yeah, the only cop rigs that we have to ship are left hand right now. You order cop rigs and we'll build them. We've probably even got some cut already. Oh, Boba Fett. That makes more sense. I never would have got Boba Fett from Bobcat. I boxed up something that was a Boba Fett cock patch tonight with 2 other items. I don't remember what they were. Mr. Greg, what's going on? We have a little bit of materials. You ready to start juicing? I got a good genetics too. You mean like with a fucking like a juice weasel machine? Like kale and shit? Kale and ginger and beets? Making tonics? Next flashlight purchase? Man, I'm really happy with the stilettos. I see all kinds of goobers talking about all kinds of other lights. Like, you spend your money where you want. I bought that stupid fucking, I don't know what it was, 4.7s or something. That's a fucking useless light. That motherfucker comes on low. It has a 3,000 lumen setting, but it only stays on for 10 seconds, and then you gotta re-fucking click it. Absolutely fucking useless. Test and Winnie, where are you going to get Winstrol from, and why are you even going to use Winstrol? Right? Are you aware that Winstrol actually fucking seems to dry out your joints and your tendons? Testosterone all day long. I use testosterone propionate. Sip prop crosses the blood-brain barrier. Jarhead, what's up? And if you're saying Winstrol, you know, that's a veterinary drug. So if you're able to buy stuff, if you're getting stuff on the gray market, man, I would say use Deca. Especially, you know, if you're a little bit older, it's good for your joints. Anavar's out there. You can get Anavar legally with a prescription. Who makes the stiletto? Surefire does. Trin. You're not going to get Trin prescribed legally from a doctor. Trin carries all kinds of shit. Typically, dudes who are taking Trin, they have 0 sex life, a lot of them. There's a lot of other shit that comes with Trin. It's also known as Phenoplex, Trenbolone acetate. They used to get it out of bovine growth pellets, right? They would take those pellets, they'd shove up the cow's asses, and they would process that down, make an oil out of it. And that's where they were originally getting it from. EDC is your primary, EDC 27 primary now, and make it a Warrior X4. I don't even know who makes those, man. No idea. I got this stupid fucking thing. I don't even know where it went, this. I figured I'd give it a shot, man, for the price especially. Cool form, fits in the pocket great, but, I mean, maybe there's some way to change the settings on it, and I just haven't found it, but, like, you go here, here's your button, right, to go turbo or whatever, and you half push it. If you push it all the way in, it strobes. But you always push it all the way in. It's a very frickin' conscious effort to get it partially. And then it's got this stupid fucking meter once you're in there that runs for 10 seconds and then turns the motherfucker off. This light is absolutely fucking useless. $40. Want legit. Lost my foot. Trying to regenerate my left leg. Did you lose the left foot and you have a prosthetic there, so you still have the right? Man, you have a lot of options with peptides. There's a lot of stuff out there, like BPC, KPV. You've got a lot of options with peptides. You have options with growth hormone. You can get growth also. Just received my red plaid Swiss link wool blanket. It's a nice item for cold. It's very nice, isn't it? Really nice. The gray ones are even thicker. 50-50. You will go full psycho on the trend. 200 milligram test a week. Happy, healthy, all good. Yeah, I'm running 350 a week. Was that like night core? Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, it might be night core. Yep, night core. And I mean, maybe there's some ways to change the settings on there, but I haven't found anything. I haven't figured out how to change the settings on it. It goes super bright, but it doesn't stay there. It gets really hot. Yeah, I've got the stilettos. I got the Stiletto Pros. They're great. Got your tool pouch. Right on, man. On my 3rd week of test, and I definitely sleep. Yeah, you will sleep way better when your test levels are good. How the fuck are you only on your 3rd week of test? Yeah, the stiletto's great, man. Amanda carries the stiletto. I've got a few of them. Keep them in the bags. And then I also carry some batteries, some flashlights that have removable batteries. But I mean, we'll be in a building for a long fucking time. And the stiletto does what I need to do until we're in there for, hours. You can't change the setting on the Nikkor. You just have to use the taller, narrower button to operate and the flat, wide for... Yeah, it's fucking useless. Anybody ask me, should I buy it? Fuck no, you shouldn't buy it. Fucking terrible light. There's so much shit out there that's just better. If they would just simply make that to where you could make it push all the way forward and that's you push halfway for strobe, that would change things. But that fucking 10-second timeout, that's some horse shit. Useless fucking light. And I don't ever make videos telling people stuff is shit, but I would definitely make a video warning people not to buy that stupid fucking light. Boat accident. Crazy. I hate strobe. Yeah. So does everybody around you when you fucking ND that motherfucker. Do you have a favorite magazine M4 platform or one you don't? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean magazine platform? What's that mean? Like weapon system platform? Streamlight ProTac XL, solid for you. Yeah, we had some Streamlight, like the Stingers. Those were pretty cool because they sit in a cradle in the truck, so it's always charged. I think it's still very important, though, to have the ability to have a light with you that you can just put fresh batteries in and not just... For 90% of the shit we do, USB chargeable is great, but I think it's very important to be able to put fresh cells in if you need to. Single function flashlights, yeah. Well, I like this, right? Because it's got this little light, which if you need some light, but you don't want people in multiple other rooms or sides of the building, it doesn't have so much splash, right? But then I can click it, and I've got another setting, and yet another setting. And in complete darkness, those three work very, very well. Gary Johnson, what's up? Multi-fuel lights are the way to go. Man, I've got just because there's always we go into Sports Academy to buy Jetboil fuel. We buy Jetboil fuel in Sports Academy, and they have like not PowerTech. They have Coast lights, right? Coast. And they have them that take double A's and triple A's. And I stock a lot of double and triple A batteries in lithium. And the triple A is cool. It's nice and tiny. But the double A is a bigger gas tank, right? It's a bigger fuel cell. So to have lights like that. And then I carry a ton of like Petzl headlamps and stuff too. And you put doubles or triple A's in those. Hat clip on a Surefire, yeah. Like pressing the flashlight button 14 times to get what I need. So we buy the lithium batteries at Costco or Sam's Club, and then I carry a large tool bag that's always got lights, and I carry a fanny pack that's always got lights, and I have lots of lights and toilet paper and lights, and food bars. Do you have a favorite magazine for ARs? A magazine for ARs? Dude, why would you run anything other than PMags? You can buy a case of 100 PMags. Just buy you a case of 100 PMags, be done with it. Why fuck around with something else? Everybody else's marketing, you know what it says? We're just as good as PMag. If you have to name another brand in your marketing, you're not just as good as. Pierre, what's up, man? The Coast lights are inexpensive, readily available. They've always done. I have a ridiculous Coast headlamp that it's heavy, and you can take it out of the headlamp pivot, and it's got a fucking magnet on it. That thing is a beast. It runs on an 18650, but you can put other batteries in it. Olight Arc Field Pro, right on. I don't own any Olight stuff. Bought the flat pack for quick, the Go battery carrier. Yeah, flat pack's great for carrying batteries and lights and stuff. I am finding MFT mags to set the best practicing reloads. I don't know what MFTs are, man. Why not? What is an MFT like a simunition mag or something? Why run anything other than PMags? If you want some nice lights, really nice lights, right? Like you put on your highly custom folder, your pocket knife, right? And you've got your Rolex on. Look at Deadwood Customs flashlights. Deadwood Customs. No joke on the PMags. Still find piles of mags unopened years later. Yeah. Why not just buy PMags? Why buy anything but PMags? Some people just want to be different, yeah. But for real though, like you can go anywhere and buy PMags. Like fucking PMags are everywhere. Even when there's a run and a scare on mags, you can still buy PMags. Interested in a large clothes bag? Is there a certain color you are more likely to run? Mike, I don't know, man. I don't know right now. If you have one on order, they'll be built. We're building everything other than large clothes bags and super kit bags right now, just because of the weirdness with getting material. We have ordered material every week for 30 years. And only in the last year have we ordered material and they're telling us they're not going to have it for 6 months or 30 days. So we're going through other vendors, other mills, and there's just some dishevelment in the industry right now. So I can build 2 micro rigs for what we take to build one large clothes bag with. So we're building more higher value items, and we're building more volume of items that fill more orders rather than building big items that fill less orders right now. And I'm telling you that. You're never going to hear another company tell you that. I'm telling you. PMag had the proven track record, the others don't. Yeah, Mission First Tactical mags have been hit and miss. I've never even fucking heard of them. Why buy that when there's something out there called PMag? What do we got on the wall? Fuck everything, Pierre. Everything. We haven't pulled the Black Friday orders. I just started pulling orders tonight. These are all large tool bags. This is all shit that I pulled and boxed tonight, all of these. But we shut down Thursday and Friday. We gave everybody the day off. So Amanda and I, we didn't pull any orders or anything. I've got, these are all bifold tools, large tool bags. I just started pulling off the wall tonight. Tool bags up top, large tool bags all across the bottom. Mission First Tactical, I hear you on PMags, I'm with you. Yeah, I don't even know who Mission First Tactical is. I've never even heard of them. Lancer Mags, 300 Blackout. Like, we're talking about something that costs under $20. It's not like there's a huge cost savings. It's not like you get 3 of these other mags for the cost of a PMag. And, like, you can buy a case of PMags. There's 100 in a case. You can buy a case of them. You could even buy a case of PMags, laser engrave some bullshit on them, sell half of them for twice as much, and then you get your half of the case for free. Just saw a video, AKM4 Micro. There's fucking hundreds of them out there. Hundreds of videos. There's thousands of AKM4. They're in video games. They're in all kinds of shit. Yeah, PMags are like $11. That's what I'm saying, man. It's dudes that are like, man, I want a sports car, a high performance vehicle that I can really drive. What's just like a Porsche that's not a Porsche? And then guys will go buy a fucking Lotus or an Aston Martin or some bullshit. You want a miserable fucking car? Go buy a Lotus. Man, I see all kinds of crazy. There, you want to see some crazy shit? Go read threads about Olights. Go, you'll see people that'll want to fucking come to your house and light you on fire if you say something negative about Olight. You'll see tons of videos of Olight shit catching on fire and exploding. Man, the Olight fucking groups are off the fucking hook. Local surplus store sells old ones for $2. What are we talking about? Old what? PMags? They're called no lights. I've not heard anybody say that. I've never held a no light. I know guys that have them that really like them. I see all kinds of crazy shit about Olights. I've never owned one. I was a master level distributor, level 4 dealer for Surefire. That means that we brought in $120,000 of product or more per year. And most years we were bringing in $250,000. That's not retail sales. That's what we paid Surefire. Case of 100 PMags. How much are they, Josh? What's a case go for? Go to an auction, get a lucky bargain. 10 mags, 25. Interesting. I go to auctions. I'm bidding on a lot of bigger things than fucking PMags. $12.50 for the case. There we go. Yeah, it used to be $1,000 a case. Olight live notifications. $1,000. Yeah, I have more PMags than any. Just thought it would be worth asking someone who will tell it like it is. Adam, buddy, I really don't know, man. I have no idea. There could be a mag out there that's way better than PMag, but I mean, look at what dudes killing people all over the world are using. There's a reason that's the case. Go to a training school. Fuck, dude. Tactical response is here in town. That's why I live here. That's why I moved here, because James Yeager was here. And you go to a class, they're bringing 7,000 students a year through this town. And if every class got an AR in it, right? Every fucking rifle class is the majority of them's AR-15s, and 90% of what you're gonna see is PMags. Surefire for 18 years. Oh yeah, yeah. We have Surefire so old, like old 6Ps, before they even made the plastic G2. We had original old 6Ps, and even when they upgraded them, you could put the LED in there, or you could put a Malkoff LED, and you could put the click-out tail cap on them. Got at least 5,000 worth of Surefire light. Yeah, they just work, man. Everybody's marketing coming out is, we're as good as this other company that's the best. Olight are the Chi-Town Glock runners with switches. How's the switch thing work? I see the videos of it. I never see a white guy with a switch. Like I never see a dude fucking with a switch. It's always a dude in the hood, and he's always fucking flinging his wrist around, shooting all the bullets up in the air. What does the switch do? You just replaces the back plate, or am I misunderstanding that? Hunter PMags for $840. Those are probably the older, like Gen 2s or something. They still work. Man, we had Stainegg mags, right? We had the metal mags that were getting issued, like the issue mags, metal mags. And then the ones, you wanted the ones with the green followers in them, right? Because the green followers had the 2 legs in the front and the 2 legs in the back. And that's what the SEALs were issuing that shit up until the point of PMags. When Magpul came into existence, Magpul was not making magazines. Magpul was making a rubbery type deal that went over the top of the mag that had a rubber loop. The first 4 or 5 years of Magpul catalog, all it had in there was SOE gear. We made all of our patrol vests and well, back then it was just patrol vests. All of our vests that would carry 3 mags, we made them a little wider so you could put the Magpul pulls on them. Non-tilt followers, that's it, yeah. 4 a.m. comes fast. Yep, I'll be there. And even with the old mags, you can put the followers in them. Like that was a thing for years. PMag with or without windows. I don't know. Buy whatever you can get the best deal on. It's the same fucking mag. What did everybody do for 50 years before there was a fucking window in the magazine? Switch allows you to empty your mag rapidly and not hit shit. Yeah, that's what it looked like. You never see a fine outstanding citizen fucking in any of those TikTok videos. What toiletries do you have sitting on the shelf? Fucking a ton of them. And the ones we don't have, whatever it is you see that we don't have, it's probably out there on the floor right now in a bin, all ready to go. What edging material? 1-inch edge tape. 1-inch nylon edge tape. You can get your shit all matchy match like this, right? Fucking like $1 a yard. It's retarded. You can get solid color edge tape like we used for 35 years, and it's fucking like 10 cents a yard. Pierre, did you see that restaurant I sent you? The circus restaurant. What was the royal blue handle toiletry bag? Didn't see the main cloth. It's probably Raid Royal Blue. Which we can't get. There is no fucking Raid. We can't get any Raid until I think they said February. Raid Royal Blue. If you want the blue handles, you better request it because we've got some in here without it too. Yeah, we can fuck TikTok all you want, but if you're in business and you're not on TikTok, you're missing a huge fucking customer base. If you look at the Pulling the Thread podcast on TikTok, I have millions of views on single videos and 10,000 comments on single videos on TikTok. Thanks for the help yesterday, Taylor Brown. I have no idea what we're talking about yesterday, but you're welcome. Chris Costa, Travis Haley, James Yeager, Corey, Erica, Jim Fuller. Right on, man. Right on. I knew Travis when he was in the Marine Corps. Travis used to come in my shop. Chris has been in this shop many times. Your TikTok doesn't do shit. You're just not putting up good content. I have no idea who you are. I've not looked at your content. You should look up who Anne of All Trades is. She's got a very big YouTube. Great following. She's got a private closed group. It costs to be in it. Anne of All Trades. And she was out here for one of my self-reliance festivals. And she does a lot of social media development and consulting. She was out here for a few hours, and we just talked and talked and talked and talked. And I said, you know, I think we're suppressed, right? I think we're shadow banned. We really are shadow banned. But she said, a lot of people say that, but the reality is your videos probably suck. She's like, you probably just suck. Your customer, your audience, the audience just doesn't like your videos. And maybe she was right. We changed some of what we were doing, but if you look back at our first videos, I do mowing shorts. Oh, I got you. It's just you're in a genre that people just don't watch. You need to. I know who you are, Zach. Take your videos and rip your hashtags from the big guys. There's a couple big YouTube channels out there, and they go up and mow people's yards. They just find in a city, they find a place, and they mow and clean the yard up. And there's some controversy to it, right? The neighbor comes out and is super mad and calls the police. Find that channel. There's 2 or 3 of those channels. And rip their hashtags. Use their hashtags. And TikTok has its own set of hashtags. Like we can do hashtag prepper, hashtag survivalist. But on TikTok, those hashtags are good. And they've been utilized 400% more. So if you have 1,000, if it's been used like 1,000 times on Instagram, they've been used like 4,000, even 40,000 times on TikTok. But they have Prepper Talk. They have their own unique hashtags. Also, you should be in some Facebook groups. There's one called Lawn Care Mafia. It's pretty good. I'm not even in the mowing business, and I'm involved in a ton of like mowing social media groups. And you should be in there. And then just find those guys that are very active, look at their social media, and then rip their social media. Now, you're not very big on TikTok, but what is your audience? I mean, what are you selling, right? What's your product? You have to have a product. And a lot of people just make videos just to make videos. But if we make videos in mind with having a product, like why are we putting all that time into making those videos? So let's build the video in mind that we have this product that we're going to promote. And you could promote all kinds of things in the lawn care industry. You should also be going up to the big trade shows like in Louisville and the Paul Bunyan trade show and stuff like that. Grew up mowing the block, got some good pussy from mowing. Once you get 1,000 followers on TikTok is awesome. You just got to provide. Yep. Are you at 1,000 yet, Jarhead? You came out of nowhere. I see your videos all the time now. I remember when I told you to get a TikTok. You didn't even have a TikTok. But it's a very different audience, right? TikTok is clearly kids who have never been punched in the mouth before. Instagram are a little bit younger crowd. They want to see pretty shit, and they're going to impulsively buy things. Facebook is people who are going to spend money, typically. But you have to do all three, right? When we used to go to gun shows, especially like 25, 30 years ago, when we were at a gun show, I was always cool to little kids. We would always give little kids stickers and things, you know? And those little kids grew up, and those little kids are now my customers, and they are bringing their young children around. When I was doing that then, I didn't do that with the intention or thinking 20 years from now this kid's going to be in the military and is going to be one of my customers. It just worked out that way. So that's kind of TikTok. TikTok is a younger crowd, totally different crowd. But if you can get into that crowd and into those private groups, you can grow the audience and can make money on it. Want to start a channel doing reactions and conversations about SOE short. You totally could. Sean Ryan's doing that shit all the time. People do that with Sean stuff. And your shorts are pretty good, Zach. I watched a bunch of that shit. You got a bunch of them with your kid in there and the fishing and stuff. With Multicam Chest Rig's last live stream, you told me to send you an email about them, just wanting to thank you for the help and doing the live stream. Right on. Did we get you what you needed, Taylor? You have to realize I get thousands of emails. I know a lot of people say that. I genuinely get thousands of emails. Like even like when you private message me on Instagram, I'll read through theirs really quick, and I'm like, oh, I want to reply to this one. I need to talk to this one. And I have every intention of going back to those, but I get hundreds of those. Like every fucking day, there are hundreds of DMs that come through, and there's 4 folders in there. You have like your primary, you have general, and then I have like this hidden folder where people who I'm not friends with message me, and sometimes you find that, and sometimes you don't. Do you use over-the-ear wireless headphones? Yeah, I use these. I don't know. I have to have corded ones because I constantly do this. I will lose these motherfuckers otherwise. And I also believe that Bluetooth wireless headphones are completely fucking us up. So know that. You're at like 1,300. Fucking awesome. It'll grow exponentially, quickly. It's just getting that initial, boost. I'm in Cali, got family in Bowling Green, Franklin what? Franklin, Tennessee? Is that what that was supposed to say? How far are you from there? 90 minutes. Guys always say they want to come work for me. That the only way that ever works out is you show up and you're here for a couple of weeks. I don't need people to come work. I have people working right now that I don't need working. It is more important that you fit in than you be able to do the job. Dudes always come in here and do what it takes to get a job. They never progress and do more. I need dudes that work here that will do their shit, and every day I'm like, I need to be surprised by how good you are to come and work here. Like if I have to babysit or put you in motion, I don't need any more employees. Like you have to be fucking really good to come and work here. And I have to be able to trust you, and I have to feel like you're an adult. Like we get all these motherfuckers that come through here, and when you're standing there, they can do whatever you demonstrate, but when you turn around, they completely fuck it up or they do it half speed. I need a dude that is like me, and I don't need any more dudes that are not as good as me or better than me at different things. I'm literally to the point where I just want to not have to have employees anymore. I want to cut all of my business down and only have 3 or 4 employees. I need people that are going to super excel, and I'm at the point in life right now where I don't have to do this anymore. I make enough money doing other things, and I make enough money from things we have done in this that are still making money, that I just don't want to deal with human beings. So dudes that are going to be near me, they have to be fucking really good dudes. What's Bluetooth doing to you? It's fucking scrambling your brain. Same with your phones. The cancer rates for dudes that carry their phones, testicular cancer, is like 100 times greater since the cell phones have come out. It's the radio frequency. And when you turn your phone off at night, right? How many dudes, raise your hand, how many guys sleep with their phone next to their bed? Power the phone off. Turn the phone off and put it in another room. You will find that you sleep way better, you sleep deeper, you have better dreams with your phone off. Now, when you wake up in the morning and you turn the phone on, don't have that fucking thing on in your hand. Set it down and walk away from it, because it boosts the radio waves, it boosts the signal strength when it's booting up and looking for the towers. I've been telling you that for years, John. Employees are the biggest expenditures in most businesses. Yeah, you sure have, buddy. It's your biggest frustration. If you are a business owner, you're going to wake up in the morning and the first thing you're going to be thinking is, who's not coming to work, who went to jail, who has a bullshit story about why they're not going to be here, who needs days off this week. I work through the weekend so that my employees have a job Monday through Friday. And I'm tired of doing that. Yeah, get your laptop off your lap. Yep. Signal radiation goes through the body. Yep. Cut your Wi-Fi routers off. Literally, put your Wi-Fi routers on a timer. Just turn them motherfuckers off. You will sleep so much better. And believe me, if the world's coming to an end, somebody will tell you. What headphones do I use? Yeah, they're Bluetooth. I use Beats. I've used all kinds of headphones, man. I've used Bose. I've used all the Skull Candies. I've used fucking everything. The sound in the Beats is the best. The Beats headphones are not as good as they used to be. They were bought by, who bought them? Apple? Apple bought Beats? I think Apple bought them. Yeah, that was the thought this morning. 4 days off, but somebody will be sick on Monday. 4 days paid. We paid them. Like, we had 4 days off. They were paid. Full paycheck. But somebody will still be sick on Monday. Your thoughts on Windows 11? I don't have a fucking clue. What about Windows 11? I don't know shit about it. Josh, remember that Italian restaurant we went to in Paris? It's somebody took it over and put a Mexican restaurant in there. The food is actually really good. And amazingly, they were open Sunday night. They were open tonight also. That's what I was saying. I go, it's baffling that restaurants in towns are closed on Sundays. If just be the one restaurant that's open, you would catch all of the business. Bro, I got paid for 4 days off. I can't afford to miss a day. Yeah, different owners, man. Different owners. The people that built up the Italian restaurant still own the business. They're still there. The pizza oven's there. The dumbwaiter's still there functioning. The upstairs is there. Just different kitchen crew, different management, but the menu is really good. They got margaritas in there. I don't know why the world shuts down around here at 8 p.m. It's a fucking Tennessee thing, man. Go try to buy a fucking motorcycle or a side-by-side on the weekend, too. The motorcycle shops fucking close at like noon on Saturday, and they're closed on Sunday. It's the most fucking bizarre thing I've ever seen. Get some Faraday bags for your phone. Yeah, why don't you just turn the fucking phone off? I have Faraday bags. But if you're going to put it in there, why don't you turn the fucking telephone off? It's the same thing. You should put it in a Faraday bag also when you turn it off. I'm not of the belief that it's actually off. Medic NCO have to keep the phone on all night, but it's 5 feet away and not on silent. I'd put it more than 5 feet away, dude. Do I have a Honda XR650? No, I have a Honda XR650, a real XR, not an L. I have a 650R, aluminum frame, water cool. I've got an XR400 with a EX400 low end on it, so it's got an actual electric start, not that bullshit aftermarket electric start. I don't know. I got a lot of motorcycles, man. Oh yeah, it's always listening. But so is your phone, right? If you have any, like Samsung Smart TV, any devices have on board, they all have surveillance in it. And I know somebody's hearing that and they're like, "What?" Like they just heard that right now when I said it for the first time. You're gonna have your mind blown. Look into it. Wonder if the alarm would go off in a Faraday bag. It would not. Yeah, that's a good question, Amanda. I don't know the answer. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We have real alarms. Just go back to an old alarm clock. Look, I bought you this one. And that tick, that soothing tick will put you to sleep. The Polaris shops are closed on Monday. Yeah, John Witherspoon. That one in fucking Jackson, too. It's closed on Mondays, it's closed on Sundays, and it closes on noon. The Honda Polaris shop closes at noon on Saturday. It's the fucking craziest shit. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off of here. Everybody have a good night. Black Friday code is still active. We will probably kill that tomorrow morning. So if there's something you were thinking, I'm going to get this thing, now's your chance. Never understood stores that have regular business hours. Yeah, your customers have jobs. If your customer can be your customer and you're selling something that they're going to come look at, they have a fucking job that you need to be open when your customers are off work. All right, guys. Good night.